Okay, let's see what we can do with this marble fabric and some Dollar Tree frames. Okay, so you're gonna take everything out of the frame besides the glass part. You're gonna cut your material to measure to the frame. Then you're gonna turn it over and seal those prongs down. You're gonna use your hot glue gun to glue everything together, all 4 frames. Then you're gonna take your biggest frame and just glue it on top of the 4 frames. And what do we have? Gorgeous wall decor. You can put it in your bathroom. And how about make 3 and put them over your bed?
DIY fire pit on a budget. Dig circle 2 inches deep, dump sand, and level out. Put down first layer of 12 stones. Smack with a rubber mallet to level. Add second layer of 12 stones. Dump the pebble stones. And the lava rock optional, but worth it? She gorgeous.
Here's how you can make an easy boho planter. At the dollar store, I got wooden dowels, and then I went through Michael's and found a wooden circle and an embroidery hoop, as well as some doll heads. After removing the metal clasp on the embroidery hoop, I hot glued each end of the dowel to the embroidery hoop and the wooden circle. Then I glued the doll heads to the bottom of the planter for legs. Easy peasy.
In our theater room, we really wanted to hang up some cool posters of our favorite movies. These could get pretty pricey, so we found a way to do it for less. We got all the frames from Staples, and then we were able to pick which movies we wanted to print. They came out so good, and we get to change the posters whenever we want because they're just inside a frame.
I've been dancing in my room, swaying my feet, trying to get you love and a kiss on the cheek. Cotton candy skies like I'm stuck in a dream. And
Let's upcycle this pot I got at the thrift store together. Okay, I'm gonna spray paint it this brown. Turns out I don't like that brown, so we're gonna do black and a cool texture. So I'm literally getting dirt from my actual backyard and mixing it together to make actual mud. Yep. Then you take the mud and you paste it all over that pot, baby. Get it in all the grooves and then let it dry. You can brush off whatever isn't stuck. And oh my god, look how cute this turned out. So easy.
Bring that ass back like a boom, 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 boom. Never gave up.
Space too small for your mask. Here's a quick hack. Fold in half. Tie a knot on both sides. Put it on and tuck sides like shown. This improves fit and your mask seal. Easy Dollarama vase decor.
For elegant $1 storage, I've got you covered. Go to the Dollar Tree and pick up these mini woven rugs. You could also use placemats. Fold over the edges a couple of inches and secure with hot glue. Then fold in half, pretty side down, and glue all the way down the edge, leaving a few inches at the end. Using that little loop, add a bit more hot glue and fold into a T shape. You're almost done. Once it dries, turn your project inside out and you've got elegant storage on a dime. Be sure to follow for more.
That's me, Corbin. 7 months ago, I picked up power tools for the first time after me and my wife moved into our first home. We had a blank wall and wanted to try this design. I had no idea where to start and was honestly scared I was going to lose a finger in the process. But I started making progress and the end result turned out pretty good. At least I think so. And no, I didn't lose a finger. But I did discover a new hobby of DIYing. I have a full-time desk job, but now on the nights and weekends I find myself building stuff. So if you're looking for a professional that actually knows what they're doing, keep scrolling. But if you're looking for somebody who is still learning and not afraid to show their mistakes, then drop a follow. And you pros out there, drop a follow as well, because y'all know I need the help. And if you already follow me, thank you so much. I really do appreciate each and every one of you.
So you don't like the look of your fireplace? We ripped out the mantle to give it a more modern look. But before we can reinstall it, let's get rid of this tile. First I pulled the old tile off the surround, and then used a pry bar to remove it from the hearth. I decided to install new drywall and also new hardy board to start with smooth surfaces. I reinstalled the updated mantle using the same mounting blocks nailed to the wall, and then gathered these materials for tiling. I then mixed some thin set in a bucket. Now I've never tiled before, so I researched a ton and created a detailed tutorial for this process. I first tiled the hearth with marble subway tile, and made a cardboard layout of my surround. I rented a tile saw from the Home Depot to make the cuts, which made this process so much easier. Once I cut and installed the tile on the surround, I let everything set.
Fuck it, real slim waist with a body on me. Goddamn, I'm popping, I'm hot. Real thick bands in the motherfucker pants. He was staying for my stance, so I took him to the spot. I don't wanna talk, I wanna be in your mouth. Tell that nigga get out, he ain't packing with a Glock. Begging for.
Yo guys, we built some badass built-ins in a weekend. Here's how we did it. First, we took down our old shelves, and then I proceeded with removing the baseboards. My wife and I are originally from the Midwest, where I used to have a garage full of tools. About 7 years ago, we moved to Brooklyn, New York, where we had a small space, so I had to get rid of a lot of shit. Now we live in Nashville, Tennessee. I'm building back up my tool collection, but I don't have a table saw yet. Since I can't rip a bunch of plywood, I'm using standard size lumber for this entire build. Here I am cutting down a shitload of 1x12s for the shelf. I built myself a jig to keep everything exactly the same size. I'm mounting all the shelving by drilling a fuckload of pocket holes using a Craig jig. Each side of the built-ins are formed in 2 sections. We screwed everything together, making sure everything was level along the way. Mash that fucking like button and make sure to follow me to see part 2.
You make a bowl. Yeah. Let's use another gourd. Stone flake. Top, bottom. Seeds on the inside of the gourd. Little caribou antler to scrape the inside. Alright, got the bowl. Now let's just make a spoon. Spoon shake. Alright, there you go. 1 spoon, 1 bowl. You can eat a bowl of cereal in it. I personally don't eat cereal, but you know, that's how you do a bowl and a spoon.
You know what she said to me? She said, you're a player, aren't you? And I bet you got hoes. I said, you don't know me like that. I just go with the flow.